Hello, Leo, and welcome to Positive Light Tarot. My name is Tracy. I am so happy that you have joined me here for your weekly reading for December 1st to the 7th. First of all, I want to welcome each and every one of you. Whether you are new or returning to my channel, thank you for taking the time to be here. Thank you for sharing your energy with me as well. Now, before we get right into the reading, I think it's very important to mention that we have a full moon in Gemini on December 4th. So this really helps to illuminate, conversations, communications, ideas, maybe choices as well. It is a powerful time to speak your truth, clear the air, but stay open to new perspectives as well. Because there might be a part of you that you feel you're ready to let go of, old stories that maybe no longer match who you are becoming. So let's get right into your reading, Leo. We're going to start with your angel number and message. Let's see what Spirit would like to share with you as we move through the very first full week of December. All right. So we will check that at the end of the reading. Now we're going to get your special angel message that the angels want us to communicate with you before we get into the depths of your reading. There's one there. That wanted to come out. Oh my goodness. Interesting. All right. Just very interesting how those want to fall out. So I think they're worth certainly checking here. These could be messages for one person, like they could be accumulation of messages for you, or these could be for individuals as well. All right. So number 9, don't give up on love. It says a relationship you cherish can be healed. Allow me to clear the way for forgiveness so that love can thrive again. That could be for somebody specific. Love is made up of so many different things. And we express our love, to many different people as well. Our children, our family members, the things that we love as well. Our passions and our creativity. And really when it says don't give up on love, for some of you, it could be the love of what you're doing. Don't give up on your dreams. Make sure that you stay grounded with those dreams and keep working towards them. But for others of you, it could be a relationship, and relationships can be, again, our spiritual relationships, the relationship we have with ourselves, the relationships, of course, we have with intimacy, and with platonic relationships as well. So this is a time to see that healing energy. They want you also, number 6, to be the real you. So very important. Your greatest power comes from being who you truly are. And don't let anyone sway you from expressing your authentic self. And that's very true. We must always stay true to who we are. Honor that. And then the last one here, it says number 26, recognize the signs from above. It says angels are sending you messages now, but you're too distracted to notice. Stay alert and open to divine guidance. Very, very powerful message for you, Leo. Sometimes in the midst of life, we forget to look for the messages, or we don't really see the signs. So it's time for you to start focusing, because I think signs will be delivered to you this week. It's a powerful week for you. All right, we're going to get the main energy for you as well. We've what I've done is I've pulled the 22 major arcana cards out of a tarot deck. We're going to find out from Spirit which one best represents you for this week. Spirit guides, this is for Leo. What is the main energy for this beautiful sign as we move through December 1st to the 7th? And you got number 21, the world. The world is the end of the fool's journey. So this is really like everything in life coming full circle. It's time to maybe start a new chapter in life before we can really sink our teeth into something new. Again, new work, new jobs, new contracts, new relationships, new community groups, whatever it is that's new for you or that you want to move forward with. Sometimes there's ties to other things in our life that we have to somewhat close up. The World card is about success. It's about achievement. And I believe that you are achieving something. And I think this is a time where you really should feel proud. I think proud of yourself for your endurance, for your perseverance, for your patience. The World card, like I said, shows success. So I see that there's something coming to a successful closure and perfect timing. We have that full moon in Gemini. It's a great time to communicate, okay, because Gemini is about communications, speaking your truth, all the while being the real you, recognizing the signs from above. You know, something for sure is coming full circle for you. Now you'll be ready to move on to the next chapter of your life. All right, let's get your incoming energies now, Leo. Let's find out what the incoming energy is there, and look at that. We've got happy, happy. For some of you, the World card could be travel as well. I think that's important to mention. But let's talk about the number 26, happy, happy. Generally feeling the essence of happiness around you. You know, there's healing energies that are taking place. It's showing you, you know, Spirit's showing you that don't give up on anything in your life that you truly love, that you truly hold sacred in your heart. Recognize those signs, because number 4, the higher power is sending you messages. These are messages that are very powerful. They could be synchronicities. And a lot of times I find that it's number sequences that really hit me hard, you know, like the 11-11s, the 12-12s, the 10-10s, you know, 22-22. There's all different numbers, all right? And when we see them, they highlight something, or it is somewhat of a message coming through. For some of you, it could also be dreams as well. Dream sequences can also have a lot of symbolism. But the main thing is that the Spirit wants you to know that everything is about being happy, finding your true happiness, staying the real you amongst life's, you know, amongst life. That's a challenge in itself sometimes. You know, we get lost in life sometimes, but this is just bringing you back to wholesomeness, okay? I feel like the happy, happy card is just a general way of saying that it is possible to find the happiness in life. And I feel like everything is coming full circle for you, which, you know, I think you're very well deserved of that as well. But trust in the higher power, because I truly believe there are signs that are coming through this week that are going to really prove to you that you are on the right track, that the direction that you are following is something that is opening up for you, and it's bringing you a great sense of joy. All right, we're going to get your tarot cards now. So 3 rows. The first row is the beginning, middle, end of week, okay, or how you feel it resonates. It will be different for each of you. These messages, you know, this is a collective reading, so for some, you know, you will see things differently. All right, so the first 2 cards here, we've got the 5 of Wands. We have the Queen of Swords. So the 5 of Wands can feel a little bit like a conflict or a little bit of struggle. Sometimes it's a tug of war as well, especially if there is maybe some healing going on with some relationships in your life. Relationships can also be work-related things as well. With the 5 of Wands, it can be about negotiations too. There could be a contract of somewhat which you might be negotiating. And again, with the World card, it's showing that something is coming full circle, meaning that whatever this negotiation is, again, whatever this tug of war is, it looks like something is closing out. Now, we'll get more with that when we get into the clarifying card. But underneath it, we have the Queen of Swords. Now, this is a very powerful queen. She's very direct with her communication. So she can somewhat represent that full moon in Gemini. Also, Aquarius or Libra would be, of course, sword energy. Like I said, she's very direct. She's not always soft-spoken, you know. She's on a mission to bring truth and clarity, you know, and again to illuminate, you know, those things as well. This is a powerful time. Remember to speak your truth. Be who you really are. Speak your truth with confidence. The Queen of Swords is certainly going to do that. So with the Queen of Swords underneath this 5 of Wands, it could be negotiating a contract. So it could be some sort of agreement or contract that maybe is going through a phase. And I feel like, you know, honor your truth system, honor what is important, you know, and I think that you will see that this can come to a very healthy resolution. Now let's look at the Five of Wands. Let's get that one first. Nine of Coins definitely could be some sort of financial negotiations for sure with the Nine of Coins. Could be negotiating a higher pay, a higher status, more benefits, maybe long-term benefits. The Nine of Coins shows that your unique skills put you above the competition, and that's a really important key factor in this reading this week. The Nine of Coins also shows how you have a great sense of independence. You've gotten to where you are because of your independence, and it's something that you nurture. And because of that, I think that you are starting to see that there will be more gains coming in for you. The Nine of Coins does not necessarily have to worry about her finances, and there's no gender with the cards. She's doing what she loves, okay? She's not giving up on love either. She's very passionate about what she's doing. She's also very resourceful with her money. So she has monies coming in, but she knows exactly what to do with it. It's almost as if I really feel like there is some sort of contract that is being renegotiated, and I believe that it could really involve a higher status in your job or a higher pay. Let's look at the Queen of Swords. Let's get the clarifier for that for you. And then you've got the Emperor, definitely leveling up for some of you. Okay, that's going to be for some of you that maybe are in careers. The Four, the Emperor, very, very powerful Emperor. Disciplined. Okay, and I see a lot of discipline here with the Nine of Coins and with the Emperor. I also see a lot of strategy and a lot of planning. The Emperor, again, is very powerful. He's a very powerful force. And, you know, it's like you're taking your power back here as well. So some sort of contract, I think you're in a very powerful position to be able to negotiate or beat out the competition and negotiate a higher benefit package, something that it's going to, it's definitely beneficial for you. Let's get the next two cards here. What's going on there? Okay, you got those two together. Looks like you're charging forward as cycles in your life change. Some good fortune finally is entering your life. Really nice to see. It's funny because Spirit's saying, I don't have more cards for you. The way they're supposed to go is like this. All right, that's how they want this to go. If they wanted more cards to come up, they would have given me more cards. Now, this here, the wheel is finally turning, I think, in your favor. Ruled by Jupiter is the Wheel of Fortune. Good luck, expansion. Sometimes destiny has a plan, all right? Sometimes things can happen. You know, almost, it feels a little bit like serendipity, but I feel like the Wheel of Fortune is the cycles in your life linked to the World card, showing success and achievement and wrapping things up, bringing things to a sense of closure so you can start your next venture. And I believe the Wheel of Fortune is really showing you that this completion that's happening in your life is bringing you very happy energy. The Wheel of Fortune, watch for and recognize the signs from above, because your higher power has some messages coming through that could feel a little bit like a spout of good luck coming in. With the cycles changing in your life, number 7, the Chariot. These are both major arcana cards that are in the center of your reading. So these are very powerful forces of energy that are happening for you this week. And, you know, with it being in the middle of the week, it could be middle of the week. 7, the Chariot, you, with your own sense of spirituality or your own intuition, following what your heart truly wants. The Chariot is making choices, is making decisions, and some of it is following your own psychic abilities, if we want to call it that. Now, the Chariot is really charging forward with a great sense of determination. And I think that when you start to see that the wheel is turning in your favor, even if it's just little things that start to bring in information. So again, the Queen of Swords is bringing in some very positive conversation, some positive truth, some positive insight. And the wheel is starting, you're slowly but surely starting to see that that's turning in your favor. This gives you the great confidence and optimism to charge forward. All right, we're now going to get the clarifiers. Clarifier for the Wheel of Fortune. Let's start with that one. For the beautiful sign Leo. All right, it's taking its time there. Okay, well, when the universe gives you duplicates, especially in the middle row here. Number 7, the Chariot, all right? This is, and it's so interesting, and I'm hoping I explain this right. Remember when the Wheel of Fortune came out, and they kind of came out together. You know, and I wasn't sure if that was for them to be together or if they wanted the Chariot to be directly underneath the Wheel of Fortune. Well, you know, Spirit just came out and clarified that by saying, you know what? This Chariot is a very, very important part of your path this week, and you are charging forward with a great sense of determination. I believe that you are moving towards an incredible amount of success, and I think this is why this week's energies are feeling very happy. Let's get for the Chariot. Find out what's happening with the Chariot here. And you've got the Strength card. Now, let's remember that the Strength card, do you know that all the cards in the center of your reading are all major arcana cards? This is a major turning point for you, Leo. I'm very happy for you. Honestly, I feel the happy for you. Number 8, Strength is a representation of you, Leo. And I think that the Strength card, the Chariot card, just show that great sense of determination, charging forward on a path that you intuitively feel like this is what is for you. You're not giving up on love. And that love, like I said, is not just about, you know, new love, marriage or contractual love. It can be the love of what you truly, truly are passionate about. And maybe that needed a little bit of healing. But it's looking like you're able to charge forward here. Very positive directions here. Along this path that you are moving with this Chariot, because the Chariot can be somewhat impulsive, can be a quick energy as well. You're protected. Let's get the next 2, and then we're going to clarify those as well. 1 and 2. All right. More major arcana. Yeah, it's time for celebrations, okay? I think you're probably thinking to yourself, yeah, it's about time. It is about time. The 4 of Wands with the Ace, the 1 Magician. Look at the illumination of light behind you. The sun is what is the path that you will be following here. Celebrations. This is a sense of freedom. The 1111, the gateway of happiness. Finally feeling like you're over that threshold and it's time to celebrate. It certainly can be marriage. It can be, finding resolutions with love and healing from that. This is a great sense of stability as well. And the Magician is showing how powerful your energies are this week, that you have the capability to really manifest the things that you want. This is a powerful time for manifestations with the full moon in Gemini on December 4th. This is a time to wrap things up the way you want it done. And the Magician has the capabilities of doing that. The universe is saying, recognize the signs from above, follow your higher power, because we have all the tools that you need to bring this to light, to bring your reality right down to earth. All right, let's get the clarifier for the 4 of Wands, please. Lots of major arcana cards in your reading this week. So this could be a very positive breakthrough for a lot of you this week. The 3 of Swords. So I really truly believe for those of you, don't give up on love. There has been something in your life, whether again, it's a relationship, whether it's a family relationship, whether it's a contract through work or business, that's changing. There's been some competition. There's been some tug of war. But you are overcoming it because truth is certainly revealing itself this week, and it's putting you in a powerful position to charge forward. The wheel and cycles in your life are changing, and now the World card is showing you that there's this sense of completion, finally bringing you and opening up that sense of happiness in your life. Your stability is changing, the gateways. You're finally reaching and crossing over the threshold from something that broke your heart, hurt you in some way. The 3 of Swords is the healing energy behind it. I think it's very much attached to don't give up on love. Don't give up on those who love you. Don't give up on a relationship. Don't give up on your passions, the things that you want to pursue in your life. Do not give up on anything, because that gateway is waiting for you to cross. And you have the capability of creating it through this magical energy. So let's look at the Magician here. And then you've got the 6 of Wands. Six of Wands is also Leo energy. I just want to confirm that with you, to let you know that that's what that is, what that card means. The Six of Wands is a victory as well. So you've got a lot of victory. You've got a lot of success with the World, the Chariot twice, the Strength card, and now the Six of Wands. You are creating success in your life, and you're letting go of the things that maybe have hurt you in some way. You're releasing all that hurt. And I think that's because the wheel is really changing and turning for you. You have an incredible reading this week. All right, let's get your additional angel message now that all the cards are here on the table. Something special that you want Leo to know here. And they have two for you. It says you could use some self-care time like now. It's time to schedule it in. You know, be the real you, but also schedule some time in for yourself. It's very therapeutic. And you know, with everything, there's a lot going on this week. So during the midst of all of this charging forward and moving forward and maybe feeling like things are moving quickly, remember that it's okay to do some things for yourself as well. And then it says, do something kind for someone without any expectation. So somebody, you know, I think it also makes you feel, it also is a feel-good type of energy as well. When we do things, you know, when we do things out of our own sense of kindness, somebody could be looking for that. Maybe just words of encouragement this week, and just those little things that you do can bring light to somebody else's world. And with all of the success that's happening for you this week, and of course with the happy, happy, beautiful energy that's coming in, it helps you see that the people around you maybe just need a little bit of uplifting as well. All right, let's take a look at your numbers here. Okay, sevens are a big number because we got the Chariot twice with the number 7. And I truly believe that that might be really the most important number. I'm not seeing anything repeating over and over again, but the 7s, both of those chariots in the center, that's a very powerful number. The most important number, though, is the one I'm going to reveal here. It says the eye candy, all right? 0550, it says your intuition, and we see that through recognize the signs from above, also the higher power, all right? Intuition, inspired action, beauty, art, socializing, flow, potential, and romance. So it's really hitting kind of all the key points there. It says get some fresh air or call some of your pals over. Take a look around you. There is so much natural beauty waiting to be discovered. Either you will become involved in an exciting new project or you will go out on a date. Put your charisma to use everywhere and spread your charm around. And I think that this is that do something kind. That something kind is just the fact that you show up, that you are there. And you know, that stands for a lot in itself. 0550. Leo, thank you so very much for joining me for your weekly reading. I certainly hope it resonates. Please let me know, even if just parts resonate. Let me know. Please show your support for the channel by liking, sharing, subscribing, and of course, leaving comments. And until next week, sending love, light, and positive vibes.